To be fair, he came from Peru, so he didn't know. But he discovered ultimate frisbee at Rowan University. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the extraordinary story of a real-life frisbee bump and an absolute all-time disc legend. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jens Velasquez, My Spin.
Hello everyone, my name is Jens, and I'm a frisbee player. Just to set the record straight, I will not be performing this double spinning aerial flamingatus catch tonight. My doctor says at my advanced stage I shouldn't be doing that. But what does he know? We all have books, chapters, and pages to turn, and I'm going to take you through mine tonight. So, how does a Latino boy from the soccer-crazy country of Peru wind up in playing frisbee in New Jersey? Well, we have to go way back to Peru, below the equator. I was born in the Miraflores section of Lima in 1955. My older brother and sister were also born in Peru, while my younger brother was born in the United States. My mom, Lolita, was raised by her grandparents outside of Iquitos in the Amazon jungle. Iquitos is the largest city in the world that you cannot get to by auto, that is not an island. You can only get there by boat or by plane. My dad was from Iquique, Chile. They would later meet in Peru. My mom's family would have to take a whole day by boat to see another human being. One of those people that my mom met was a Danish missionary named Jens Ruskier, which is how I got my name. And in the 1960s in my grammar school, Jens was kind of a strange name. Jens Ruskier became my mom's guardian, and he was instrumental in her getting her first pair of shoes as a teenager. But more importantly, he enabled her to get a good education in the capital city of Lima, where she would later meet my dad. My mom and dad got married, and like many immigrants, my mom dreamed of coming to America, which was the cause of my parents divorcing later on. You see, my dad had a good job as a piano teacher in a conservatory in Lima. Here in the United States, he worked in a factory. Growing up, I dreamed of playing center field for the New York Yankees. I had only seen games on a black and white TV, so when I finally went to a game and saw that beautiful green grass through the fans' tunnel entrance, it was like seeing Wizard of Oz for the first time, the black and white turning to color. It was awesome. In college, I met this guy, Kevin Igor Harper, and his two buddies, Bill B.J. Johnson and Don Sauce Kane. These guys were childhood friends and lifelong friends, great frisbee players, and I'm proud to call them my friends too. I don't know what would have happened if he never knocked on my door. My brother and I went on to win 5 World Frisbee Championships, which enabled us to get sponsorships and travel the world, sponsored by Coke and Budweiser. We never did make it to the cover of Rolling Stone, but here we see US Air and Frisbee World and packages of Whammo. At the age of 27, I met her, Ann Shubitz, age 22. That 5.5-year difference made us equal maturity-wise. I'm sure a lot of you women would agree to that. As a matter of fact, it's still true today. After a few years in this relationship, Ann wondered where we were headed. I had reached a fork in the road. I was a frisbee player with no direction, no plans, no future. Some of you guys might be able to relate to that. It was time to turn another page. So we got married after I asked her the second time. I went back to school at night to become a computer programmer while working a full-time job and doing weekend gigs as a party DJ. Speaking of marriage, after 24 years of being divorced, my parents remarried each other. I got into the IT world, became a consultant when we had kids. Both our boys were special needs. Aaron, we found, was on the autistic spectrum. Our adoptee Denzel had fetal alcohol syndrome. Ann was the love, the rock, and the glue. They held us together. In 2011, while on vacation, visiting Ann's sisters in Colorado, we stopped at the world-famous Red Rocks Amphitheater. Aaron was a budding musician and had just finished his first year in college. He vowed to play here someday, someday. So, 6 years later, Aaron did in fact play at Red Rocks as Flamingoses, which is the name of the frisbee move that his old man created. He will be back again there this October for the 4th time. And he actually played at the Amp 2 years ago here. Aaron has put out quite a number of albums. This vinyl has my brother and I on the cover. This is appropriately named Great Hair. Here we are on the field in the Rose Bowl in 1977, winning our 2nd world title in front of 50,000 fans and getting a standing ovation. Nearing retirement, I decided to go through another door and turn another page. So I coached Ultimate Frisbee for 5 years at Morristown High School in New Jersey, before coming down here to St. Augustine. These young people really gave me hope for the future. So whatever your path is, like work, education, art, music, or even Frisbee, it's the people that you meet that make it all worthwhile. Friends and family make it easier to overcome challenges. Here's my family gathering at my mom's 90th birthday. We are still crossing more roads and turning more pages. Denzel is enjoying life in assisted living for developmentally disabled adults. Aaron is a successful musician, and Ann and I are loving it here in St. Augustine. That's my story. I really hope to hear some of yours.